Most people think that relationships happen naturally, and usually they do. But the challenge is for the people who have more difficulty developing relationships. So therefore we have to be strategic and intentional about building relationships. A good example of that is from a middle school near where I live in St. Louis, Missouri in the United States. And it's Francis Howell Middle School. Amy Johnston was the principal there, led the school to excellence through character education, was nationally recognized for it. And one of the things she said was that relationships won't happen unless you build time in your master schedule for them to happen. And so they came up with an idea in the school of what they call character connections. Recognized that some kids just don't develop strong relationships with teachers outside this class. So they made a list of every student in the school, and there are over 800 of them. And they asked the teachers to put a mark next to every student for whom they had a substantial relationship, more than just the students in my class. And what they found is most students had multiple relationships. They had multiple teachers that they had developed relationships with, and some just one. There was a teacher they found they clicked with, but there was a small subset of students who had no relationships. No adult said, I have a relationship with this child. So they then made a list of those students without relationships with adults, and they asked the adults in the school to volunteer to choose one of them and strategically build a relationship with that child. Because we know from research that the difference between 0 and 1 relationships psychologically is a huge difference. Having that one meaningful relationship is critically important.